Hello, my name is Jeff Hall. I have the honor of being the Fine Arts Department Chair at Maggie Walker Governor's School. Today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about our great fine arts program here at Maggie Walker, and I wanted to talk specifically about 5 things that make our program really distinct from a lot of other programs in the area, and then talk a little bit more in specifics about the classes and the courses that we offer and the kind of the flow that students can take the courses here at Maggie Walker. First thing that makes our program really distinct and great are our wonderful teachers. We have teachers that are very, very experienced as well as basically artists within their own fields. And with, of course, COVID and this challenges that this year, we've been adapting, whether we've been having critiques online through things like Google Photos, or whether we've been having music classes over Zoom. We've been adapting, and that is a real testament to our wonderful teachers. And we're even better in person. So thanks to our wonderful teachers, they make our program really, truly great. The second thing that makes our program very different are the talented students. Whether it's in our performing arts, year after year, our students do really well in all of the different competitions in the area as well as nationally. So if you are a musician, you will be in with other great musicians. And this is true also for our visual artists and our the other aspects of this program. These kids do absolutely great. This is actually a photograph from our big senior art exhibition a few years ago. But this year we also did really well in the big Scholastic Arts Award, winning 50 awards for the whole school, including an American Visions Award with one of our juniors. So you'll find that we have really, really great students who take their performing arts as well as their visual arts very, very seriously. And we hope that if you are passionate about either music or visual arts, that you become a part of our program and join those kids. The third thing that makes our program really, I think, uniquely special is our great community. We have several honor societies. We have a music honor society as well as the National Art Honor Society. Those organizations help to really build community around the visual and performing arts. And then on top of that, we have great parent booster groups. And you might say, well, what does that matter? Well, those parent organizations really help, whether it's the music boosters or the visual art boosters, help to make opportunities happen for our students, whether it's guest artists coming in or purchasing of materials or instruments. They help to give the program the resources that we need in order to do things that other schools simply can't. So that's a really great, and they also help sponsor a lot of the travel that we do throughout the year. So that's the third thing that makes our program really, really great is our wonderful community. So we got great teachers, great students, talented students, and a supportive community. The other piece that I think makes our program really, really strong is that our learning is very, very authentic. Not only are you playing, if you're a musician, playing in the class, you also have the opportunity to go out and perform in public. And I think that's a really big piece of what makes our program really, really distinct, whether it's traveling to competitions and things like that, or for the visual arts, we have several exhibitions a year, some at school, but our big capstone event for the visual arts is that we have a wonderful exhibition every single year, going back for 20 years now, at the Artworks Gallery in downtown Richmond, where our students get to mount a professional exhibition of their artwork. So that kind of authentic learning is something that really does make Maggie Walker distinct, and that's the fourth thing. And our fifth, there's so many things that make our program really distinct, but this is one that's really important, and this is our great course offerings. We offer more courses in the visual arts than most high schools, and also the performing arts. So I want to go through and talk to you guys about some of the options that you'll have as you're making your course selections for next year. We're going to break this up into 2 sections. talking first about honor electives. And all of our electives in the Fine Arts Department are honors credit, as well as our VCU dual enrollment options. And we've got a couple of those that you can take advantage of starting your junior year. So let's start off talking about our honors electives. So your freshman year, if you're coming into Maggie Walker, or if you're coming into the program a little bit later, but you're taking your first, performing or visual arts class, these are kind of where you would start. These are some of your options that you have. If you are a singer, chorus is a great place to start. If you're a musician, you could start off in intermediate band class. We also have intermediate orchestra. The orchestra students, if you are particularly experienced, you can audition into a higher level. So that's something that you have that option to do. For visual arts specifically, you have options for Art 1 if you've never taken any art class whatsoever. Art 2 if you have taken an Art 1 class or come in again with a little bit more experience. Or if you're more technically focused, computer oriented, we have a great class called Topics in Digital Art. So that's a great avenue for kids that maybe are interested in things like graphic design or computer art, and are not as interested in things like painting and drawing. Also, if you are a musician, you can dive right into an AP Music Theory class. It's a little unusual for a freshman to take AP Music Theory, but if that's your thing and you are good at it, that would be a great option as well. So as we move into the sophomore year, chorus, we don't really have different names for our chorus classes, but you can take chorus year after year after year, and a lot of our students do. Then you can move into advanced band class. Advanced orchestra is the normal second year for most of our orchestra kids. And then if you started off in Art 1, you can move into Art 2. But if you started off in Art 2, you could move into Art 3 for your art classes. Or again, you can take another year or start off in Topics in Digital Art. Each year we alternate between graphic design and computer art. Next year will be graphic design, so that'll be a really fun class. Moving into our junior year, again, if you are a chorus student, then you can keep with that program and continue to improve. You can take advanced band. Chamber orchestra is a level that you have to audition into. So some students will continue on with advanced orchestra, but if you are continuing to grow, chamber orchestra is a great option for you. If you took Art 3, you can continue into Art 4. Art 4 is a little bit different in that you are working very independently on your own body of work and portfolio. And then lastly, as a junior, you have the option to take darkroom VCU. This used to be called photography. We've adopted VCU's naming of our courses, so it's now called darkroom. And that is available starting your junior year because of VCU's restrictions. And then for senior year, and again, our goal is that we hope that you'll stay with us all 4 years in whatever course or area of concentration that you're interested in. But you can continue with chorus. You can move in or continue on with advanced band, chamber orchestra, or advanced orchestra. Art 5 is where a lot of our kids will kind of cap out, or Art 4, either one. If you're a senior in Art 4 or Art 5, you're able to participate in our big off-campus senior art exhibition. And I will note that some of our students take the studio art AP assessment at the end. We don't offer the AP class, but students can still work to get AP credit or AP scores for art, even though the course is not an AP class. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'm happy to talk with you about that. And then lastly, if you took the darkroom VCU class your junior year, you have the option to take what is essentially Photo 2, and we call that class Commercial Photography. That class is not a VCU class, but it's an extended study in photography and some advanced techniques around that medium. So those are our honor electives. This is a ridiculously full set of courses that you can, whether it is performing arts or visual arts, and we hope that you will consider being a part of that group. Additionally, we have two VCU dual enrollment courses. The first I've already talked about, and that is our darkroom VCU. It is formerly VCU photography, so if you're looking for photography, just know that you need to be looking for darkroom VCU. And additionally, we have our film studies class, which is now called Elements of the Moving Image. This is our VCU class taught by Mr. Ravieta, and it's a wonderful, wonderful class if you're interested in learning about the history of film and filmmaking. So those are the options that we have in terms of classes. So that's a little bit about our program. Again, my name is Jeff Coach Hall. If you have any questions, my email is listed below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We encourage you and your friends to sign up for a visual or performing arts class this next school year, and we look forward to seeing you all in person as soon as possible. Thank you.